Greetings. I'm Melissa, the Plus Size Tarot Chick. Greetings to everybody that is coming on this channel. Thank you so much for tuning in, and please consider subscribing and sharing this out if you find this entertaining. And this is the first channeling, actually. This is the first spirit message I'm going to be doing on this channel. If you like it, please give this video a thumbs up so you know. So I know, actually, if this content you find entertaining, and also share this out. And let's get started. And I found this method, and I have to give credit where credit is due, is Ashura, Star Goddess. There was a video I came across a few months ago, and it explained this so well. She created this method, so I have to give credit where credit's due. I did not create this method, but it is very easy to follow along with. So we're going to be communicating with a spiritual message from Wallis Simpson. And I split the decks already. So I split the 22 major arcanas into one pile because this is going to be spiritual guidance and advice. This is going to be a general message about feelings and so forth, and this is pulling from who we're talking to. So I already did my ritual, I protected myself, and we're going to go ahead and get started. So we're going to first ask, and I split the court cards into a separate pile too. So I did protect myself and cleanse and did what I need to do with the ritual. So let's go ahead and get started. So who is the person? Which card will represent Wallis Simpson? Wallis Simpson, I offer nothing but love and light. What message do you have? What spiritual message do you have for Meghan Markle? Which card is going to represent you out of the court cards here? I come with nothing but love and light in my heart. Which card is going to represent you? And I'm using the original Rider-Waite tarot deck. I come with nothing but love and light. Which card is going to represent you in the court cards? Okay, so we have the Queen of Cups here. All right, interesting. So you're feeling creative. So she's feeling like she wants to talk. Because we have the Queen of Cups. You see the Queen of Cups observing the cup here. She is very creative. So she might be in a creative mood today. So let's put her up there. And then, how do you feel about Meghan Markle? What spiritual feeling do you have of me? How do you feel about Meghan Markle right at this moment, Wallis Simpson? I got this card 3 times. Wow. Okay. All right. So this is a intuitive reading. That's from the bottom. A lot of swords. So she has a lot of thoughts. So we have the 7 of Swords here. And I'm not reading from a specific, I'm not reading this from a specific layout. This is going to be intuitive. This has to do with No, Six of Swords, sorry. This has to do with journey, and this is a way out. So she feels like that they are saying goodbye to something. She's saying that what's coming through is she's saying that she's saying goodbye to something. Meghan Markle is saying goodbye to the royal family, because swords are thoughts. We have here the Seven of Swords. And with Seven of Swords, this has to do with Eight of Swords, I'm sorry. And this has to do with bad news. So there is a crisis going on. There's a conflict. So she feels like she's in conflict with her emotions, with how she feels about the whole situation. And we have Swords here, which is the Seven of Swords. This has to do with wish and hope. Sorry, I sound nervous because this is the first time I'm doing this. So, I moved this. She's moving on. She's saying to say goodbye to another chapter, but she's feeling conflicted with how she feels about Meghan Markle. We have the Seven of Swords. There's trickery. And there's anxiety. She has worry for them. And what other cards do you have? What other messages do you have for us, Wallis Simpson? She was saying unite. They need to unite with each other and not spread hate. This is moving on from a situation. So we have here, we have the Six of Swords here. This is moving on from a situation. Say goodbye to something that no longer serves you. We have the Eight of Swords here. So she's feeling conflicted with how she feels about Meghan Markle in this situation. We have the Seven of Swords here. So this feels intuitively that there is some tricking and somebody in the royal family stabbing other people in the back and starting drama. We have the Nine of Swords here. So she's having anxiety and worry for Meghan Markle with what is going on. She's saying that you need to be united, and sorry, I'm just trying to get with what's coming through. Need to be united and not fight. Getting lightheaded. And saying goodbye to stuff that no longer serves you. But there's anxiety. Alright. So what spiritual guidance do you have for Meghan Markle? What spiritual guidance, what spiritual messages Yeah, she's saying take a leap of faith to move on from a situation that no longer serves you. Stop being bounded by everything that is not serving you. So stop worrying about stop giving into temptations. There's going to be a transformation that's going to happen, that is going to happen sooner than expected. What other card do you have for us, Wallis Simpson? What other message? What spiritual guidance do you have from the other side? And remember, this is alleged for entertainment purposes only. I always come serious within these readings. You must have strength in order to move forward. You must step in and take your leadership and stand up for what you believe in. You need to self-reflect. You need to self-reflect with what you're doing. You need to take a leap of faith, and you need to stop being bounded by everything and what other people say in social media, because they are not offending you. They are not personally attacking you. Other people can have opinions. There's going to be a transformation that is going to happen soon. Something's going to happen recently and not expected. I don't know what that means, but you must have the strength in order within to move forward. You must stand up and take leadership. And you must step away from with what no longer serves you. What is the last card do you have for spiritual guidance before we depart, Wallis Simpson? One more card, please. You must manifest your own way because you're stepping out. You must manifest your own way to move forward because there is going to be a struggle. I don't know what that means, but there's going to be a struggle with moving forward. And you're going to be judged, but it's going to be okay. You need to find that delicate balance in order to move forward and trust your intuition. So I'm going to leave it there, and you must step in for what you believe in and trust the universe, and everything will be okay. Okay. Wallis Simpson, I want to say thank you for being here and communicating with us at this time. I send you back from where you're coming from. I send you nothing but love and light. Thank you so much for joining us, and I hope everything is well. And goodbye, Wallis Simpson. Okay, so when it's communicating with a spirit, it's not specifically Wallis Simpson just sitting right by me. It's, it's what other spirit guides and so forth, that with what messages are coming through. I'm just only going by with intuition and what is going on. So that's where I say, that's why I keep saying Wallis Simpson, but it's really spirit guides and other spirits at work that are on a spiritual team that stay with what's coming through. But yeah, but basically Wallis Simpson is feeling very conflicted with how she feels about Meghan Markle. She feels like they're acting a fool. That's why the Fool card came out. But this is also taking a leap of faith. She was also saying that it's important to move forward and there's going to be a struggle, but overall it's going to work out at the end because of the Strength card. And you must find strength because, as you know, there's a lot of heightened situations that have happened, and spirits definitely do see things. They definitely do see what's going on. And when they get to the other side, you know, you don't know what happens until you actually cross over. But overall, it looks like this is the first channeling I did. That's why I sounded nervous, because this is more, I do this personally. I don't do this on video. So share your thoughts and let me know how this went. And I hope everybody is having a great day, evening, or afternoon. Please give this video a thumbs up. Please share this out, and please comment and subscribe. Have a great day. Bye.